In this exercise, I'm going to show you how to make a fact box. So what does that mean? You're going to know how to insert shapes. We're going to go over again how to drop images on top of shapes, and you'll learn how to put text on top of those shapes. I think we've done all these things before, but let's do them again here, and so you can see them in this way. But I think it's really going to drive home those three things: inserting shapes, searching the web for images and inserting them on there, and also putting text on top of those things. So let's go. This is going to be a really nice way to make a presentation that pops for your classes moving forward. Here we go. So I've already got this up, which is a Google slide. Of course, you create a Google slide by going to Google Slides, New. You know how to do that now. Go to Google Drive and say New Slide. And this is going to be called Fact Box on Animals. We're all going to be doing animals. Now, if you don't want to do animals, you can come talk to me. But you better have some good ideas as to what that category is going to be. But it can be something different. You're just going to need to know enough about the category to put some things up here. Of course, we're going to use Wiki too to find some facts. So you don't have to know everything by heart. But for this one, it's going to be animals. So a fact box is kind of a neat way to present facts in a presentation. And I'm going to do one that's three boxes on top and 2 boxes on the bottom. So let's see how they do that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to insert a shape. So insert, shape, and they're boxes, so we get a nice rectangle. And we put it up here, and we've got to get it right there in the corner. So use your fine motor skills and get that right there in the corner. Now, if you don't get it perfect, that's okay, because you can always use the window keys to get it up right where you want it to be. And let's make it so I can fit 3 in there. Okay, now here's the first box. I don't want the border around the box, so we're going to get rid of the border color. You see, I've clicked on it, I've gone up here, and I'm going to say transparent. So now there's no box around that. Oh, we need to tap that up, but now it's too high. That's perfect. Do you want to know what I did? I held. Now, if you just use the up and down arrow key, it skips around by steps, which means sometimes you can't get it just so. That's a bit too high. This is a bit too low. If you hold the shift key down, though, while you're pressing the arrow keys, it goes in smaller increments. There we go. I'm going to show you how to copy shapes too. This is helpful. I want to just copy this. Well, first let's give it a nice background color, because gray doesn't really pop, does it? Make all the colors light or dark. Well, if you actually make it the color you want to, just make sure the text you put on there complements it. If it's a light color, put on black text. If it's a dark color, put on white text, because then you can see it. You need to be able to see it. So I'm going to make this one light blue. Okay. And you can see over here, oh, that's not quite light up. I'm going to click it, hold down the shift key, and give it a tap. And now it's all nice and lined up. So now, to copy a text box, because this was pretty much all we want, just like it is, hold down the control key. I'm holding the control key and I'm looking at it. Hold down the control key and click and drag it. Look, it makes another one. There's 2. Fancy. So let's change the background color of this one, because all of the boxes in a fact box chart should be different colors. So I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to make this one. Let's make this one a dark one. Let's do purple. Why I just copied it is, look, the border is already off, and it's the right height. So now if I come in here, I can put it right up against it. Uh-oh. The third fact box is not the right size. We got to get it just the right size. Well, how do we do that? If I click this one and this one, that's how you select 2 things, right? I held down the shift key and I click both. Another way to select 2 things is to lasso them. And that did both of them. So I can hold down the shift key and click the 2 things I want, click away to unselect, or you lasso the 2 that does that. Now, if I do this, look, they both shrunk. I gave you bad advice, so I cut that out. Once again, the beauty of anything software is it's soft. Cut it out of there if you don't like it. So I'm going to show you a better way to get this thing done. So to get this third box in here and have it be all perfecty, once again, lasso. I'm only doing this to make it smaller because I want to have plenty of elbow room here. So I make this smaller, and they both shrunk at the same time. And then I'm going to copy this one and put it over here. And I line it up so that you see the red cross there. Oh, I did it wrong. That's okay. Hey, here's a secret undo in case you forgot. Hold down the control, tap Z. There you go. Hold down control, drag it over here. Wait until the red cross pops up and I've got it. We know about this. I just showed you this. Click away, click on it, and let's set a color. Let's set it to like orange. Now, I'm going to highlight all three, come over here, and drag the whole thing over until it kind of pops in place, and you see the little guides help you there. And now look, they're all the same size. They're the exact same size. Pretty cool. Now, I forgot what color I chose here. So right now, when I pause this, and all of a sudden you jump back in time travel, this will be a different color, but don't let that confuse you because I've inserted this video in the present, which is your past, but not as far back as the past I created the first one. I need to go take a nap. Now I want to put some bigger fact boxes down here, and they're going to be right in the, they're going to be bigger, and there's going to be 2 of them. So let's draw some bigger boxes. Once again, we like our boxes. Let's just hold down the control key, click and drag, and we get another one. I held down the control key and I clicked and dragged. Practice that. If you mess up, that's okay. Undo is your friend. Undo will just make it go away. This is why software is soft. Because nothing's real yet. On that note, I'm going to make my hat more akimbo. So now we're going to put this over here, and you can see that it's lined up with the one above it. That's why that red line popped up. And I want this to be bigger, so I'm going to drag it until it's down here. Oops, see the red line? That means we're there. And then this one, I want to have it go right to the center. And you can see that when it's in the center, it went the red line. It also kind of snapped to it. That's good. And I'm just going to change this color. And let's change this color to an orange. You can use whatever color you want to. And then let's put another one here. Hold down the control key, copy it over here. And then, what color should we have here? A dark green. There we go. There are the 5 boxes in our fact box. Now, we are going to start putting pictures in here. Insert, image, search the web. Now, whatever you search on here, I want you to put in Clipart. Okay? So, the first one's going to be, I'm going to make my presentation. I'm just now making this up. It's about animals, but I'm going to specialize in an animal because I do like animals. I am going to specialize on primates. Primates are your monkeys, your chimps, your gorillas, your orangutans, orangutan, I think they call it. I don't have some tang. I don't know what they call it, but orangutans, it would call it out here. So whatever you search on Clipart after it. This is what I mean. Or I put it before it, Clipart monkey. There you go. And there's some nice clip art of a monkey. And I'm just going to go up here, and I like this one. That's not a real monkey. I like this one. So click and drag it over here. And we wait. And it pops up a little bit too big, right? That's okay. When it's too big, we drag from the center so we can get to the things. And of course, we can get to the boxes that let you size it. Now, of course, as I showed you before, if you slide this over, I don't like squish monkeys. Hit Control Z. You take from an edge. Close this. And still too big, I think, right? So let's put them up here. And look, it can be over because it's clip art. That's why I said use the word clip art. Because clip art, by default, has a transparent background, so you don't see the background there. And that's why we like clip art for this. That's why I want you to have clip art. So this one's going to be monkeys. And then let's insert a text box here. And say monkeys. Monkeys are primates. They're not apes. They have a long tail. Most primates don't have tails. Maybe all. But I know that that's directionally true. Monkeys. And I'm just going to kind of center it up here. Now notice I didn't type in this box. We're not typing in these boxes. I inserted a brand new box by clicking on text box and going over here. And then we're going to put in another box just for monkeys. And I'm going to put it right here because I want 2 facts. For everything in here, I want 2 facts. So let's open this up, and I put another text box in there. So now, we could use Wikipedia, which I will in a second, but I happen to know some facts about monkeys. So I'm going to say monkeys are not apes. Chimpanzees are primates. They're not monkeys. Monkeys are not apes. Monkeys usually have tails. There, it's 2 things I happen to know about monkeys. Okay. Now, let's, oh, you know what? I'm going to do this now. I'm going to do this now because I realized I didn't caption this. And here's what we're going to do. I'm making this up. Usually the caption goes at the top, but because I've kind of taken that real estate up already, I'm going to insert, I want you to do this too in the same place, or you can put it where you want to actually. Insert symbol, shape. I'm going to put it here in the middle, which I think is going to look kind of cool. And we're going to do like that. And we're going to, once again, get rid of the border. Transparent, no border. And we're going to fill it with, what's the color we didn't use? Something fun. Orange, where do you have that? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, blue. We didn't do blue. Blue. And let's make sure that it's to the edge. There's that. And there's that. Nope, it's not to the edge. And there's that. Okay. So this is just going to be the center. Here I'm going to double click. I'm going to say primate fact box. And I got to center it. So I'm going to click away, click on it again, and well, I guess it didn't help, but anyway, and hit escape. So the cursor's not flashing. Another way to do that, of course, is just to do like that. Now, notice if you see if I do that, it wants to select these because it's on top of those. So let's just click on there. And we're going to center. Where'd the center go? I think for me it's down here. Yeah. Center. And then let's increase this font. Let's make it bold. And let's increase that font size. And also let's make the text white. Hey you, I didn't highlight it. I just hit Control A, all. And I'm going to make this text white. Oh, I think I clicked the wrong place. Here. White. There we go. Primate fact box. Oh, I left the border on. Let's get rid of that border. Border. Oh, I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Transparent. There we go. There we go. So, primate fact box. See that once again? It looks kind of slick. I haven't worked that hard to do this. Let's see. What's the next one going to be? The next one is going to be gorillas. And I'm going to just eyeball that to kind of line that up. And we're going to insert an image, search the web, leave Clipart there, and put gorilla. There's some gorillas. Which one do I want? I like, that's a crazy looking gorilla. Let's take this gorilla. Click and drag, put it over here. Oop. So large. Size it down. Size it down. There we go. Now this time I'm going to show you, which you already know how to do, but how to go to Wikipedia and find some facts about gorillas. So let's go, oh, you can't see me type. Let me go up here. Wikipedia, gorilla facts. I'm able to go. Oh, the largest primates. That's a good one. Go back over here. And I'm going to insert a text box. You click on that to do that. Gorillas are the largest primate. Now that's too big. So I go here and I go to, once again, you can't see it on my screen. Let's get rid of this thing. There we go. Are the largest primate. Okay, and then we go back. And that's just interesting. Gorillas' arm spans are 2.6 meters. That's long. 2.6 meters is roughly 10 feet. I just did that calculation in my head, but it's probably about right. Go back in here, click. I hit end to go to the end, hit return. Gorillas have an arm span of 2.6 meters. I guess arm span is not one word. Arm span. There we go. I'm going to let you do the rest of the 5. You don't need to watch me. So it's got to look roughly like this. I'll continue this on my own. I'll put up on the screen. You're going to have 5 boxes, 5 different pictures, 5 facts. And know that if you don't search on Clipart, you might get a different color black background. And so don't do that. Always search on Clipart because it doesn't look nice to have the white around it. This looks more like it pops. So get to it. Have a good time.